Hi, shining souls. Welcome to another pick a pile with me. We have 5 piles to pick from today. And to help you pick, we also have some crystals around here. Pile number 1 has an angelite. Pile number 2, a rose quartz. Number 3, an amethyst. Then we have a green agate, and here a zebra jasper or zebra maple. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this video, this is what is coming up next for you in a romantic way in your romantic life, or simply said, a love reading. I apologize for any weird green flares you might see every now and then. It is not you, it is my computer. That being said, pick your pile, and if you like pick-a-piles, please also like and subscribe to my channel. It will help me immensely to let more people see my videos. Thank you. Welcome, pile number 1. You picked this wonderful angelite. It corresponds with the element air and stands for expanded awareness and support from your guides. So let's see what cards we have to go with this. We start with the tarot cards up here, and the oracle cards are for the energy in the relationship. So let's see what we have for you in the future of your love and romantic life. Okay, King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Sun in reverse, and Justice. That is a very interesting one. I'm doing 2 versions for this collective. One version for everyone who is in a relationship, and one for people that are not in a committed relationship at the moment. Let us go card by card. We have the King of Swords here. So for my single peeps out there, this is a reminder to look for a partner you can connect with on an intellectual level. That very well corresponds with the expanded awareness from the angelite here. So that is pretty straightforward. For the person in a relationship, it indicates that you and your partner are connected on an intellectual level as well as on physical and emotional level. That is just, it's really about every part of you, but also stimulating each other intellectual. What caught my eye right away was the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in a love reading is talking about changes, mostly positive change, but every type of change can be very challenging. So for the single people, the universe is working to bring you the love you deserve, but you need to put also your own work in there. You need to put yourself out there, go on dates, allow other people to come near to you, meet new people, go on dating app, let the world know that you are ready for the new relationship you want to call in. It will not happen when you just sit on the couch and are stuck in your routine. You need to change up your routine to make this happen. So for my relationship part, it can indicate that you are ready to take a next step in your relationship to make the wheel move. But like I said, change can be challenging. Sometimes you need to shake things up to make those changes. Very much depends on how you're feeling in the relationship. When you are not feeling content at the moment, the changes can go both ways. That can also indicate that we are heading for breakup that will leave you free to move on to better things. And now I'm looking at the next cards incoming. So for a part of this collective with the Sun reversed and the Justice card here, this change in a committed relationship will be a breakup. But breakups are hard to go through, but sometimes needed to make space for better things. We're going right to the Sun in reverse. Can indicate that you are feeling left out and the passion is gone, and can mean that you are finding it difficult to see a way forward for you and your partner. And that corresponding with the Justice card here, that talks about kind of like the Wheel of Fortune has two meanings. The Justice card also has two meanings. So if you are honest with each other, the changes that are needed in the Wheel of Fortune and the missing spark can be regained, and you can bring the relationship to the next level and make it more stable. But if one of the parts in the relationship is dishonest or has hidden something like that, then this will come out into the light because of the changes that are coming up, and this will result in the end in a break. For the ones where every part in this relationship was honest, you can make up what was lost in the sparks, and the change will be positive. Now for my single peeps, the Sun in reversed tells us that you are trying to impress potential partners too much. You are trying too hard. You put them off with being not your true self. Just be yourself, and then things will go well. This Justice card for my single people can also indicate that someone who has not been treated well in past relationships will get the justice they deserve, and someone will come into their life. For our singles, this can also give us what kind of partner you will get. So we have the King of Swords here and Justice. Both are very communication coded and can indicate for someone coming from the legal industry or also big Libra energy. We have the single people to meet them on the same intellectual level, that need to put themselves out there but not overdo it, that might potentially meet someone from the legal industry or a Libra. For the relationship people, we have two kinds depending on how is honesty treated in that relationship. We need changes for the relationship, and they will, for some in this collective, result in a breakup that will lead to better things, and some will be able to have the spark back into the relationship. So let's see what kind of energy will, for the single people, bring the new relationship, or for the committed people, what kind of energy do they need to embrace in their relationship. Okay, we have peace and change. For my breakup people, the change will bring you peace, and this is very much confirmation for the Wheel of Fortune here. And the peace card tells us it really is for the better. Peace and justice go hand in hand here, and the change and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think I have to explain more at this point. Welcome, pile number 2 with the rose quartz. Everyone who is still here from pile number 1, I need to apologize. I think I'm gonna change up the way to read the cards in this pile a little bit to make it easier to understand. So in this pile, I will first tell you all the meaning of the cards when you're single, and then I will tell you all the meaning of the cards when you are currently in a relationship. Dive into this love reading. Also, the rose quartz is of course perfect for a love reading. it is about love, compassion, overcoming heartbreak, and corresponds with water energy. We have the Hierophant. Then we have Temperance, Ace of Coins, Ace of Swords, and Strength in reverse. Interesting. Okay, we're going for the single people first. The Hierophant is telling that a new relationship is absolutely on the table for you. It will be built on commitment, love, and security. Temperance also talks about the stability and good things and balance, but it's also talking about that you need to balance all areas of your life to make the room for the loving partner you are calling in. The Ace of Coins tells me, like, we have two aces here. Aces are perfect for new relationships and for starts. The Ace of Coins tells me that the person can come in through work or business, and it will be really a steady, secure relationship and love. The Ace of Swords tells me that the communication and conversation with them will flow easily, and you also will find each other's company very stimulating in a way of adventures and opening yourself up to new point of views. What we have here is what hinders you on going into that relationship or being part or calling that person in. The Strength in reverse card tells me there's some unresolved self-esteem issues or something. You have a pattern of choosing the wrong partners because you stick with a type. So this card tells me that the next person coming in for a committed relationship will be someone who is not your usual type. You need to stop picking the same type of person over and over, because that will just be a vicious circle. Like, it will be a bad relationship again, it will be negatively affecting your self-esteem again, and you need to break that cycle, and you do that with picking someone you would not usually pick because it's not your usual type. So give them a chance, and that will lead to a happy relationship. So summon your inner strength to call this wonderful, stable relationship in that is absolutely here in the cards for you. Like Hierophant, Temperance, and two aces, it's top tier once you can overcome this. For my relationship peeps, the Hierophant is the commitment card of the Major Arcana, so your relationship, it has a solid founding. The Temperance card is also one of the best you can get. It signifies a relationship full of harmony, where you can find the balance, love, commitment, respect. This is the indicator that when there are issues at the moment, here, Strength in reverse, this is the sign those can actually be resolved. I'm gonna skip forwards to the Strength card here now for the issues, and those two aces will show how to resolve those. So the Strength card tells us, because it's in reverse, there are some issues with low self-esteem, feeling unworthy of the love you are receiving, and that leads into impulsive acting on one of the partners in the relationship and behaviors that are unhealthy for the relationship and not a true reflection of the feelings. Those need to be worked on, and those need to be overcome. That is what we have here in the Ace of Swords. That is very much telling us that clear communication is needed. Speaking up for yourself is also crucial for the process. We have here anxiety and fear and low self-esteem that create problems where there are zero problems. Like there is no issue in this relationship. It is all coming from past trauma. So the clear communication is needed, being honest is needed, so we can tap back into this temperance energy, and that can very much be resolved, this underlying issue. And then we end up again in the Ace of Coins with this secure card, so both parties or all parties in the relationship can be independent and flourish in their own lives with the knowledge that this is a solid, stable relationship. Let's see what is the type of energy we have in those relationships. Wonderful. We have beauty and the unexpected. The unexpected dives into having new point of views with each other's, going on adventures, going in the future together, being able to discover new things with each other. Beauty is very much the beauty of life. It is a very joyful, steady energy I'm getting from this. And beauty also corresponds, of course, with the rose quartz. That is what is coming in for you, pile number 2. Welcome, pile number 3, with this beautiful amethyst for balance, protection, overcoming kind of destructive behavior. Amethyst corresponds with the element of air, so there might be an air sign coming into your life. But let's see what the tarot cards have. So we have a Knight of Cups, we have a Ten of Swords in reverse, and Three of Coins in reverse. I'm gonna read the version for the single persons first. I actually want to read from right to left for my single peeps, because this card, the Three of Coins in reverse, is talking about that you are really struggling right now with the idea of dating. You are currently not looking to date. You're still dealing with previous hardships, you're still dealing with a previous breakup. That is also shown in this cards, in the Ten of Swords. This is talking about the recovery from a nasty breakup and slowly overcoming the despair that was caused by that. You're still working through all the hardship surrounding this breakup, and that leads you to not at all being open to dating. And then suddenly we have a Knight of Cups coming in for you. It is someone who will sweep you off of your feet. It will be a charming, affectionate person. There will be someone in your dating future you didn't had on your radar at all. They will come in and they will just be so charming that they will help to overcome the past struggles, and they will open you up to love again. It can just be a type of fling. I don't see anything here that indicates like a huge long-term commitment thing or something like that, but there will be a very charming person making you believe in love again at the moment you are not considering it yourself. For the ones that are currently in a relationship, I will go the same way for you all. The Three of Coins in reverse indicates there's a lack of commitment, a lack of growth in your relationship at the moment. It might be also that a third party is causing some kind of friction at the moment in the relationship, and the parties in this relationship are not putting the effort into making the relationship work. and that's why you also feel apathy at the moment. The relationship is at the brink of collapsing, but the Ten of Swords in reverse says there is a coming back from that. There is a way to save that relationship, and the way is through the qualities of the Knights of Cups. It's the card of sensitivity, attraction, love, and affection, and that means you two need to put the rose-tinted glasses again. Circle back to what made you attracted to each other in the first place. Plan a date night with each other. Embrace the charming first times in your relationship again. Let's see what we have for the energy here. Here and the masculine. Yeah, I can totally see the fear. The fear corresponds very well with the Ten of Swords. And the Three of Coins, it is just the fear of not being enough, the fear of the failure of the relationship, or still the fear and the angst and anger from the breakup that was in the past. And then we have here the masculine, the Knight of Cups, coming in, sweeping you off of your feet. It will be, really just tapping into the romantic ideals that are out there. That is the energy we have for you, pile number 3. My shining souls and my beautiful pile number 4 with the green agate for health, harmony, prosperity, connected with the element earth. So this is the energy we are calling in for this love connection. Let's see what cards we have from the tarot. 4 of Coins, 4 of Swords, 6 of Coins, 6 of Wands, Chariot. And them in a different order to actually read them, so they make sense to me. Also, 2 4s and 2 6s and 1 major arcana in the middle. So the Chariot is a card that talks about conquering something. I'm going with the relationship peeps first for this reading. So for everyone who is in a committed relationship, and we have the 4 of Swords here. You or one of you has disconnected from the relationship and is seeking solitude as a reaction of pressure they are feeling, of unresolved conflicts. And we also have a grudge or resentment, past, like holding onto past unresolved feelings. All those cause underlying issues now in the relationship. So this is a lot of unresolved negative energy here. You are currently not happy in the relationship. The question is, how do you move forward? The Chariot is what comes in here. Both parties need to conquer the emotions in order to have a successful relationship. There's a rough patch at the moment, and you will need to come together, communicate, and you need to put the work in together. You can overcome the challenges, but it will require hard work and focus to actually resolve them. Both parties in the relationship need to be willing to work on it. So you have this super positive outcome after you have actively decided to work on the relationship and that you both want to move forward with this, and you put in the communication and all the other work. Then you will have the wonderful positive outcome here with the 6 of the Coins and the 6 of Wands, which is the celebration card. So after you have put out the work in, you will be more supportive of each other. You will be able to be kinder to each other, and you will share your victories with each other, and you will be very proud of your relationship, and you will prosper from here on. So you need to have the turning point here to make a currently unhealthy relationship healthy and prosperous in the future. If you're single, it's kind of the same way. The Four of Swords tells me that you are currently in introspection and in solitude, and there's a kind of fear of being single, but also fear of meeting someone new, those both two cards. It's still holding on to feelings for an ex. You are not really in the right headspace to move forward at the moment. You're still restricted, and your head and your heart are still in the past relationship. This is a warning that you should not jump to conclusions of any kind. The Chariot tells me also that you're kind of battle weary from the past relationships. You really need to overcome that pain to move forward. You really need to acknowledge the struggle you had. You really need to be honest to yourself, and then you need to be generous with your time and energy. Be open to life, and the universe will reward you for it. You need to go out into communities. This is not talking about actively dating. This is talking about being open to life again. You don't need to start, and this is the reminder to stop your self-isolation and to overcome the past heartache in a way to just be generous with your time and your energy, and to put yourself out there in a community again. Healing needs other humans, and that will in the end lead to you actually meeting the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands here, the celebration card, indicates the partner that really brings you forward, that will enter your life kind of unexpectedly and bring the energy you so deserve. Let's see at the underlying energy, power, and the path. Yeah, this is talking about finding yourself through the hardships and reclaiming your own power, standing in your own power, to be really ready to go the path yourself. At the end of the path will be a partner for you. This is not an energy that tells you there's someone there for you right now. Right now, you are the focus. Overcoming your path is the focus. Hi, shining souls, and pile number 5. We have reached the last one with the zebra jasper, seeing behind illusions, inner truth, and connected with earth and air both. We have the 8 of Cups, Judgment, 2 of Coins, and a King of Cups. I want to go with the single persons first. So the person incoming for you is the King of Cups. That means usually an older person, or emotionally very mature and very generous with their either time or money or advice and counseling. They will really be present for you. But the 2 of Coins is talking about a choice you have. So if you actually move on with that person or not is your choice. The question is, are you ready to make space in your life for that King of Cups? Are you ready and willing to adapt your life to make room for that new partner? Because what I see in those first 2 cards is your judgment might be too hasty. You're not open enough to give the person room and space to actually decide if they are right or wrong for you. The Judgment card can also be a separation card in terms of it might be a long distance relationship the King of Cups has to offer for you at the moment, and that Eight of Cups triggers your abandonment issues. You're not open to trust them as much as you can trust them, but those abandonment issues are holding you back and are influencing your judgment of that person, so you need to make the choice. There is a King of Cups for you, but the question is, can you overcome the abandonment issues, and are you willing to make the choice to go with them? For the relationship part, we also have here the abandonment issues in a way that you need to forgive past mistakes that have been done in the relationship to actually move forward. That is the abandonment and that is the Judgment card both. The Judgment card is here because something is not entirely resolved at the moment. Something is still holding you back and you need to overcome that. Once you have decided and have made the decision to go forward with that, there's something significant waiting you need to do, like a big financial decision, like buying a new car together or taking out a significant loan together. Then, when you have made this decision to actually indicate that you are willing to move forward together, then you both feel secure enough to channel the King of Cups energy into your relationship, to have romance and affection in abundance back in your relationship. But at the moment, everything feels kinda iffy. Let's see what the Oracle cards tell here. Okay, steamy times with this passion card, extremes here. That is very much going for the King of Cups. That person is also steamy times. That person will be a great partner for the single time, for the single persons, and for the relationship. Romance and affection and abundance, right? The protection energy here is reminding you that you need to lower your guard and you need to be honest, and then you can move into this. That is very much connected to the Eight of Cups abandonment issues here. You need to lower your own defenses and you need to still be able to feel safe. That was an interesting pile. Thank you all so much for being here and sharing space, and I see you in the next one.